What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if it's your first time. For today's video, I'm going to be recreating a look that I saw on Insta. Someone named Katie did this really pretty neon pink look. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of elegant, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a little out there, but not crazy out there, you know? It's like just a half cut crease with some bold colors that I think I'm gonna try and recreate today, so it should be fun. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start off doing my basic face makeup like I usually do. So I'm just going to prime my face. And for that today, I'm going to be using the Photo Finish primer from Smashbox. Just going to take some on the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to spread that all over my face. I actually never used this primer before, and I really like the way that it feels. I know, crazy, how did I never use this one? I've used different Smashbox primers, like the pore minimizer one and the like spray one, but I've never used the classic one. So far I like the way it feels. I don't know how it's going to wear though. I have like an oily combination kind of skin, so it could be a mess. I don't know, we'll see. But for texture so far, I really like it. Okay. I'm gonna go with my usual foundation. That is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is one that I've been using for a while now. I do kind of want to venture out and try some new ones, but for now, this is what's been working for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dot that all over. And to blend it in, I'm going to be using a brush instead of a sponge today. I've been recently just been using my brush. I kind of like the way that it applies better. So I'm using this foundation brush from Morphe. It's the one I usually use. It came in the 15 vegan set. So I'm just going to buff that in. Okay, so next step now, I'm just going to do concealer where I would normally and usually do it. I'm using my Shape Tape, my favorite, of course. Everyone's favorite. I do want to try new ones. Don't know which ones to try yet though. I've been thinking about trying the Born This Way one since I like the formula, but I don't know yet. I heard Fenty's pretty good. You guys let me know. Leave a comment down below which concealer I should try next. You know what? I'm going to try and use a smaller mirror so it doesn't like take up the whole space there for you guys. Just applying some concealer under my eyes in some areas where I feel like I have a lot more blemishes and I need to hide some, which is usually my cheeks. And then I'm just going to go over my laugh lines, a little bit up there and down here in the center of my face. I'm going to highlight right here. And now I look like a tribal woman from the Amazon. I'm just going to take a beauty blender, could be any beauty sponge, and I'm just going to buff that in. that I have the concealer all blended in, I just want to go in with a setting powder and just set under my eyes real quick because they crease pretty easily. So I'm just going to take my Laura Mercier. Nothing changed there. And I'm going to take this little smaller beauty sponge and I'm just going to set under my eyes. And also my laugh lines. And any other areas that really crease pretty easily. Which for me is just that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is just look back at the picture just to get some reference. Okay, so if you can see here, it looks like she has like a really pretty blush situation going on, and I think, I'm not positive, but maybe like a light contour, nothing crazy. So for that, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I don't even know how to say that. But anyways, this one is the medium deep matte bronzer. It looks like this. It smells amazing. So I'm going to be using that. Oh, I just have to do it every time. And I'm just going to contour lightly on my cheekbones. And that's it. Nothing too much. I don't want to go overboard because it doesn't even really look like she contoured that much, but she definitely has a heavy blush, if you can see. So I'm gonna try and do that. And for that, I'm gonna be using, I'm sorry, I can't speak English, guys. The Tarte Party blush in the Amazon Clay collection. So I'm just gonna go in with that same brush that I used to contour, and I'm just going to really coat my brush with that blush color, and I'm just gonna sweep it pretty heavily in this area, kind of like blending it with the contour. Really pink. So I'm just gonna do that again to the other side. Okay, so next step I'm going to do is my eyebrows. I'm just going to get that out of the way, and for that I'm going to be doing my Kat Von D 24-hour Super Brow. I really like the Precisely My Brow from Benefit, but I haven't gone to get that restocked. So we're just sticking with Miss Cat over here. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows like usual. Okay, I'm just going to conceal them now, which is what I usually do just to clean up any rough edges, any spots that I might have missed. So for that, I'm going to go actually with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion Primer. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that. Actually, I'm just going to go directly under the brow. I'm just kind of laying some there. And then using a brush to really carve it out and like get a little bit more detailed, if you will. Concealer brush, and I'm just cleaning up any rough edges. Okay, now that the brows are complete, I'm just going to set them in place so that they don't move. And for that, I'm going to be going with my 24-hour brow setter, Huge. And I'm just going to brush upward and to the side, the way that I want the hairs to go. Okay, next step, guys, is going to be the eyes, the fun part. So for that, I just want to go ahead and prime my entire eyelid. And for that, I'm going to go with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer, the original. And I'm just going to prime both lids with this. Alright, so now is the step that we're really gonna see if I can do this, but looking in the picture, it looks like she has a medium purple in the crease and then it darkens out. Like she, I don't know, she just darkens it up a little bit with a darker purple, and then as a transition she puts like a light pink. Let's try to do that. For the palette, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette because I feel like this has like a good variety of colors that I could use. And for that purple color, I'm going to go all the way to the right of the palette, and I'm going in with this dark purple right here. And I'm just going to put that right onto the crease. I'm going to be using a smoky eye brush that looks like this, really tapered onto the top. And I'm just gonna dip into that purple. And I just have to keep jumping back to the picture. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that purple out right now that I just laid on there. And I'm gonna be using my Morphe M573 brush. It looks like this. And I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. Now I'm gonna go all the way to the top and use this purple here at the end of the palette just to go a little bit above the purple that we laid in the crease. I'm just gonna go in with that fluffy brush. I'm just gonna go right above. And I'm gonna try to blend the two shades together as closely as possible. Okay, it looks like she has like a darker color in the crease. So for that, I'm gonna go in with a black. So I don't have like a darker purple. So I'm just gonna go in with the black in the middle of the palette. And I'm just going to focus that on the outer V and right really tight into the crease. So I'm gonna go right here. So that definitely intensified it a little bit. And okay, now we're gonna go with that a really, really bright pink right around it. And I'm gonna go to the first column all the way to the bottom, that really bright hot pink color right there. And I'm just gonna bring that right above the transition shade. Yes. I'm gonna be using a Morphe M518 brush, and I'm just swirling into that really hot pink. And I'm just gonna bring it right above those colors. If anything gets messy, don't worry about it. We can just clean it up with a little bit of concealer. That's the plan, so don't worry. I'm just gonna try to connect this a little bit over here, using that black. All right, guys. So I think we got the colors up there pretty good. So what we're gonna go on to now is doing the half cut crease. So for that, I'm gonna be using what I used to clean up the brows underneath, the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. And I'm just going to lay that on my lid. And then I'm just going to use a brush for precision. So I'm just laying that on as a base. Be careful not to blink or close, I don't know, open your eyes too wide actually, because that will really mess things up for you. So I'm just going to be going in with my concealer brush, and I'm just going to really get a sharp, clean line here. Okay, so when we have the crease cut, we're going to be putting in a really hot pink. She has here like a hot pink on the inner corner of her eyes, and then it goes to like a purple and an ombre to a darker purple. So for that color, I'm going to go in with the second row here, the first one on the top, that really hot neon pink. And I'm just going to use that. So I'm just going to get a flat top eyeshadow brush. And this is my Morphe one. It looks like this. And I'm just going to pick up that pink and just focus it on the inner corner. Okay, so I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go in with that purple, the darker purple that we used in the beginning for our crease. I'm just going to lay it right next to the pink. Like this. Alright guys, I think we're pretty good here. It looks like she brought some purple under her eyes, so we're going to do that. We're going to bring some purple under here and then bring the pink right under it. So I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush, a smaller one like this. And I'm just going to go in with that purple that we used on the crease. Just going to go sweeping that right under. And I'm going to be using the pink that we used up here. I'm just going to bring that right underneath. Alright guys, we're moving on to some final touches on this eye. Right now I'm going to do, she has like this detail, like this white line, which I've done in another look, and I really love this, like right in the crease, like to cut the crease even more. And I'm gonna do that. So to do the line, I'm gonna be using my Too Faced sketch marker in the white, and I'm just gonna go right in there. Alright, so that is the white. just gonna let it dry a little bit. And in the picture, it looks like she's just wearing some falsies. She doesn't have any wing liner on, but I am not about the falsie life. So I'm gonna throw a wing on this and then just do some mascara. So I'm just gonna go from the inner corner. Alright guys, so next step is going to be some mascara. I'm going to be using my Supra Volume Mascara from Clarins. This is a really great mascara, guys. If you haven't tried it, I suggest that you do. I really like it. Alright guys. That's one eye all complete. I'm just going to do the other one quickly off camera to save some time, and then I'll be right back with the completed look. Okay guys, I am back with the completed and finished look. Actually, let me just turn this off before I get legitimately copyrighted. Not trying to have that happen, even though, anyway. So this is the look, all complete and finished. I did the other eye off camera. I just did some final touches, so I'll let you guys know what I did. I used some highlighter on the cheekbones. I used this pink heart from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild highlighter palette. So I used the pink heart on the cheekbones and then in the inner corner of the eyes. And for the lip and the nose, I used a mix of Blue Moon and Purple Horseshoe. So that is that. For the lips, I went and I used Sugar Cookie, which is part of the Too Faced gingerbread collection. So it's this one, it smells amazing. And then to set everything in place, I just use some hello, I can't speak again, some MAC Fix Plus, and this is the Gold Light. So that is it guys. This is the completed look and I hope you guys enjoyed.